Hey everyone, it's Summer, and if you can't already tell, I'm a little bit more tanned and a little bit darker, and I love it. Every summer when I go swimming and my skin gets a little bit darker, I find that my skin looks better, it looks more glowy, and I don't know, I just feel like I look better during the summer. Even in pictures, when I'm when I'm taking a video, the sun always has to be in front of me, otherwise I just look dead and ugh. So yeah, anyways, during summer my skin gets really oily because of the hot weather. So instead of using a foundation which will just melt off my face, I use a tinted moisturizer. And for those of you who have oily skin like me, skip the moisturizer and go straight to the tinted moisturizer. If you have dry skin, then use a moisturizer first and then use a tinted moisturizer. It really depends on what you prefer. I prefer no moisturizer and just go straight to the tinted moisturizer and use the primer before that, just to keep my skin from getting oily throughout the day. So I am going to be using the Balm Shelter Tinted Moisturizer, which has SPF 18 in it, which is really good because you have to protect your skin from the sun, because it is, even though it helps your skin look better, it also harms your skin because of all the UV rays and all that. So make sure you get something that has SPF in it. And before putting that on, I'm going to be using a primer, and I'm going to use L'Oreal Space Magique Primer. I'm just going to put that all over my face. And if you're not a makeup person, then you can definitely just leave with some primer on, just to keep your face from looking all shiny and gross. Do you see how that just canceled out all of the shininess on my face? So you could use a foundation brush for this, but I prefer using my hands just to make it look a little bit more natural and yeah, make it look more natural. So I just put it on the back of my hand, and I probably put on a little bit too much, but you know, whatever. And sorry if I'm looking down, my mirror is right here. So and I've noticed that the more you rub it into your skin, the less coverage you get, but the more natural it looks. So, and I love the way tinted moisturizers smell because they remind me of the beach. They kind of smell like sunblock. Make sure you get it, make sure you blend it well into your hairline, because you don't want to look like a weirdo with like marks right here. And don't forget to get your eyelids too, because that gets oily really fast. And you want to have the same color throughout your face. Take it down to your jaw and your neck. Now that you're done with the moisturizer, you can put on some concealer if you want, but I think this is fine for me and I really want it to look more natural. So next off, I'm going to powder my face. I'm going to be using a mineralized skin finish from MAC, the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This is in the color medium dark because I'm going for a natural look. So the more natural it is, the better, because it is summer and people would be like, why the heck is this girl strolling around in the beach with tons of makeup on? So the more natural you can get it to look, the better. And get your eyes too, because I am not going to be putting on any eyeshadow. And then next off, you're going to want to put some tint on. I'm more of a tint person during summer because it stays on way longer than a powder. So I'm using this cheek and lip tint from Her Bench. Just looks like this, and I use this for my lips, but if I'm putting it on my cheeks, then I use my fingers. I just go like that. It's more sanitary. And I'm just putting that on the apples of my cheeks and blending it out. And during summer, when you get sunburn, you will get a little bit of sunburn around this area of your nose, so just put on a little bit of tint onto the bridge of your nose right here and a little bit down here. So it goes from here going down like that. And now it looks like I have some sunburn on my face. I have fake sunburn. So just like that. And then if you want, you can put on a powder blush over that. If you're going to stay a little bit longer, you know, walking around, maybe if you're going shopping. I'm just going to use this Maybelline blush in the color Almond Love, which looks like matte. And this is actually a face powder, but it's really, really dark. So I'm going to be using this for my bronzer. And I'm just going to be using a really big fluffy brush like this. And I'm just taking a little bit and putting that on my cheeks, down my nose, on my chin, and on my forehead. Highlight right here. So I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to be using my Mary Luminizer by The Balm. And I'm just going to put that in a C spot. For the eyes, I'm not going to put any eyeshadow on. I'm just going to put on some mascara. So if you're going to be swimming, then I suggest to put on waterproof mascara or a mascara like this. This is the Double Extend Tubes from L'Oreal. This is a really good mascara because when you wash it off, it comes off in tubes. So if maybe you decide to go swimming, then it's not going to smear at all. It's just going to stay there. And if you want to remove it completely while you're in the water, just like, this is what I would do. Go underwater and like pull it out from your eyelashes, and it's going to come off in tubes, and you can see it in your fingers. Like, you will actually be holding it, which is really, really cool. So I really like this mascara, especially for summer. And because I am really, really lazy and I don't like to use makeup remover. So this is better than a water. Now you're basically done. All you need to do is put on some tint on your lips. I'm just going to be using the same tint I used for my cheeks. And I'm going to put that on my lips like this. This is similar to Benefit's Benetint. So what I do is I just put a little bit on my lips like that and use my lips to spread it. But if I don't do that, then I would just put some on my lips and use my finger to blend. Know is if you're like me and you have oily skin and you're going to the beach or wherever where there's a lot of sun, I suggest you bring oil blotting films. Where I'm from, this one is really popular. This is the Clean and Clear Oil Control Film, and don't get me wrong, this is really great, but I prefer the Kleenex one. It's thicker and nobody can see like all the oil that you get. Let me show you. And it's so cute. This is the back, and nobody would ever see like all the oil that you get on this side, and it absorbs like twice more than this does. That's what I think. So I really like this. Don't forget to bring oil blotting sheets with you and your trusty pair of sunglasses. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. and have a great summer. Bye!